Hi, this is CJ, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the YouTube content creator tax, which has just been brought out by Google, all right, the parent company of YouTube. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can actually try to save tax by actually furnishing the details which is required by YouTube. All right, so let's see. Okay, as you can see here, that this is actually for the individual account, right? So there are three scenarios, right? And this is for the content creators outside the US. If you just concentrate on this thing. So if you are based outside of the US and you're not citizen of the United States, then it is applicable. And there are three conditions. So the first condition says if you ignore this entire thing, right? You do not furnish any tax information which is required by YouTube, then you would be liable to pay 24% of your tax of your as tax for your earnings across the world. So for example, you make $1,000, then you will have to pay a whooping $240, which is a 24% of $1,000, right? For that particular month. Now, second is if you do submit your tax information and there is a tax treaty between your country and the United States, like then you would be liable to pay 15% tax on your earnings that are from US, from the viewers in the United States. Okay, and remember, the first one is across all region. The second one is only from the United States. And I'm going to explain all these things in the next slide. So if you do submit, the third case is that if you do submit the tax information, however, unfortunately, there is no tax treaty between your country and the United States, then you are liable to pay 30% tax once again from all the views that are generated from the United States. Okay, not across the world. So this is like if you completely defaulted, you do not pay any tax information, do not furnish any tax information. In this case, you do furnish the tax information, and there is a treaty between your country and the United States. And this is when you do not have a treaty, but you have still performed your due diligence. Okay, so now in the next slide, let me show you how the tax will be computed. Okay, so as you can see that we have a three tax, we have a raw it out here. So I have taken $1,000 as the income, and out of which $100 were earned from United States. And so the tax bracket is around 0 to 30%. Okay, so now I am going to show you the three scenarios. So remember this thing, out of $1,000, $100 were earned from United States. So in a sense, $900 were earned from different parts of the world. And let's see, what is the tax calculation all about in this scenario? Okay, so scenario number one, as I showed in the previous slide, creator does not submit any tax info. So 24% tax out of so that is $240. So I've actually highlighted the extra zero out here, right? Just to make it stand out. So as you can see that total income was $1,000, and we have 24% of $1,000, which makes $240. Okay, that's the total uh, tax that you have to pay if you do not submit any tax information. The second scenario, that you do do pay the do provide the tax information, and there is a treaty as well between your country. Now, remember that we said $100 from YouTube. So 15% of that $100 makes $15. There's a significant drop in the tax, in the total tax, right? And the third one is that if your country does not have a treaty with the United States, Okay, in that case, once again, you are liable to pay tax only on the income that you generate through the YouTube user based in America, in United States. So 30% of that, 30% of $100 is $30. So that is how the tax will be computed, right? So I would suggest it would be best for you to be in this bracket that you actually submit your tax information before 31st of May 2021, so that at least you don't have to pay this whooping tax of 24% on your entire income. That's going to be a lot of money, right? So let me tell you how you can actually check as to how much money you have made from your earnings from the viewers in United States. So let me open the browser, and I'm going to do the YouTube analytics, which is going to take this browser to the page. Okay, so now if you click on here, see more, right? Click on geography, right? So click on United States, and the second, click on more metrics. Then you can click on your estimated revenue. So you will see your revenue here, and this is going to provide you the perspective as to how much tax you would be paying once you have furnished the tax information to the United States for the IRS. Okay, so I hope you like this video. I really appreciate if you click on the like button and subscribe to this channel. Thanks a lot for watching.